Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Nanya Ojibe and I am the creative mind behind M.C.F.A.E. Manifestations come fast and easy, especially when love is aligned with our mind. Now, the easiest and the fastest way for us to manifest, to align ourselves with love, which is basically our highest power, is to take our power, to acknowledge that we are spiritual, powerful beings and we have the ability to do, have, and create a reality, a life that is filled with our desires and one that truly feels enthusiastic, one that is worth living. So one of my most powerful tools to get myself aligned with my highest power and to really tap into my goddess energy is to self-heal. And one of my tools that I have been using on a daily basis to self-heal and improve myself has been tarot cards. Yeah, y'all heard that right. Now, tarot cards, to me, they get such a bad rep because a lot of people think it's demonic and it's tapping into Satan's world. I just want to let y'all know, if you are a true believer in God, if you believe God is the creator of everything, if you believe God has control of it all, and if you believe that you are a powerful spiritual being, how could you give a card that much power? You're giving it way too much power. Tarot cards are what you make it, just like everything else in your reality. We create our reality. Our thoughts have power. We are spiritual, powerful beings. If you create yourself to believe that a tarot card is evil, it is your thoughts that is bringing that into your life. It is your thoughts that is making that a reality. And you are giving your power to a card. Know that you are protected, guided, and supported, and loved at all times. So whatever you give your attention to, know that it is working out for you in your favor. It is working out for you in a way to receive your highest blessing. Now, going back to the tarot cards, as I've been studying and looking into them, they offer some really good questions, some journal prompts. Each card has a meaning. Each card deals with the situation. They've been giving me questions to ponder. And if you're on this spiritual journey, you know that the only thing that you have to really know, the only thing that you really have to understand is yourself. To really discover why you were created, to discover your gift, to discover your talent, learn how you can master it, how you can take the seed that God has planted within you and to water it, to develop it, to understand it so that you may be able to be fruitful and to give that gift, that talent to others, to have it serve others, to have it be beneficial, inspirational, and positive to others. That is your only goal on this life experience. With this discovery, how we're on the process of manifesting and mastering ourselves to our highest, we have to discover, we have to know who we are. Now, the tarot cards for me allow me to tap into places of my mind and ask myself questions that I probably would have never thought if the tarot card itself did not prompt that question. So basically, I pull a card to understand, like, what should I be asking myself today? Or what question should I be asking? Because God is always, on the throne. The goal is always to get closer with God. That's what it is, And the tarot cards allow me to have clarity with that question. Because every tarot card in the deck is essentially positive. Like, even when it's negative, like quote unquote a negative card, it still has like a positive outcome, a positive meaning tied behind it. So the tarot cards allow me just basically to ask questions within myself so I can get more aligned with my highest power. Now, to better understand all of this, I brought a few of my tarot cards here just to have you guys understand. And let me know if you want me to go deeper into this, because I can. And there's suits of the tarot cards, like the swords identify with the mind, the cups identify with your heart and intuition, the pentacles identify with something that is tangible, like something that you can feel that's real in your real life, like materialistic things. And then there's a suit of wands, which is tied to like your energy, your spirit, your passion. And there's also major arcana cards, and major arcana cards are more so focused on life lessons, like something that's happening overall in your life to this, because I just wanted to share a self-help tool that I use, like as in self-healing and self-mastery. Okay, so I'm wrapping, but so just for an example, how I said like no card is negative, but it also offers you wisdom and ways that you could ask yourself and to tap into yourself. I wanted to share my light seer cards. I'm wrapping, you can't even really see it, but look, it's like a regular guy and he has a headache, like he's touching his head, and it's a swords card, and sword is tied to the mind. And I pulled this card the other day. I had other cards tied to it, and the other cards tied to like me saying that I'm powerful and what I'm doing and how I'm teaching is very helpful. But the sword card means like this person is in a battle, and even though this person won the battle, but he had a headache. Even though he won at what cost? So that was helpful for me, because the other cards kind of led to saying I won, but then the mind card, the Five of Swords cards, told me how I journaled, and what came up for me was to be more mindful of maybe my words or what I mean, because even though my intentions could be right and what I'm saying and how I'm moving forward, but if the other person is walking away feeling done, like even though I'm talking to someone and they walk away feeling like, you know what, I'm done with her, I don't want to listen to her again, it's like, okay, you got your message across, but are you really serving people? Are you really helping people in a way that they're going to listen? And is it going to be beneficial to other people in their life? No, it's just basically like, is it positive? Like you won, like that's like the ego self. So it's basically like, yeah, the Five of Swords is like your ego won. We're not friends with the ego. We don't bang with the ego. Love is opposite of the ego. So if the ego's winning and like, you're like, I won, I beat you, and the other person is feeling less of a person, like you put the other person down, it's like, okay, you kind of actually really lost. Like, and I didn't even think of it like that as I'm on this journey, maybe saying good things, and I have a good point. I'm making all of my points. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what I'm saying, but it basically helps me have a willingness to take responsibility for what I am also creating. It basically just helps me be more mindful. That's all the Five of Swords did. When I got this card, that's basically what came up for me, and that's what I learned. Another quick one is the Hierophant. Major Arcana card is the Hierophant, and it's crazy, it's the number 5, because the number 5 ties to change and like challenge, difficulty. That's how I talked about the Five of Swords. Hierophant card is just really quick, it's like hierarchy. You think of hierarchy, like they're the religious teacher, like they've been through life, they know what's going on, they know what they're talking about, people are listening to them, like the guru or the life coach. Basically, when I pulled this card, just let me know that see yourself on that level, see yourself as someone who has a message to tell, or a message that can benefit others, because I have been through some things and I am manifesting a desired life right now. We can get into that in another video, but yeah, so that kind of allowed me to step into my power more, to not hide away, because that's what I used to think before I got this card. It's like, oh, no one really listens, no one really cares, like everyone has a story to tell, and everyone does, but that's not to say that mine is less important. We're all equal. We live in a win-win world. I can learn from you just as much as you're probably learning from this video. Whatever you tell me, that could be interesting for me too, so yes, that's how I use tarot cards to help me and to self-heal, to self-develop myself, and to just learn more about myself. It's great for our minds to be in a state of always asking questions and always learning, because life is always changing. Things are always happening in life. And the more and more that your mind can be adaptable to the change and to ask questions for clarity and understanding, the more you will win and succeed in this world. The more your spiritual journey will become less of a stress. You'll just now go with the flow. You'll go downstream rather than fighting to go upstream because you want it to go a certain way. You'll be more understanding when things change and things happen, because you change your mind. You trained your mind to do that. You already are aware of things changing. You're not attached to anything. You're more malleable and you can go with the flow, All right, guys, I hope this video was helpful. Get you a self-help tool. It doesn't necessarily have to be tarot cards, but for me, it was very helpful because it just allows me to think. But that's the main goal, just allowing yourself to be aligned with a highest power, an energy that is of love and positivity. And I promise you, when you do so, you will see your manifestations come to you fast and easy. All right, y'all. Mwah. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next week. Bye.